Oh, it's starting. Okay. Hey guys. I'm just going to do this video. It's a bit new. Now, I'm not sure, but some of you, why did I say son? Some of you have maybe not have seen my whatever after readings. Hopefully you did. Anyway, so I'm doing something a bit new and a bit not. So today I'm going to be reading a fan fiction of mine called Beauty and the Pokemon. And it's not the series you've all been hoping for. But if you comment down below, then maybe I'll tell you when it is coming out. Maybe. Anyway, so it's this book I'm writing, and they're pretty short chapters. And it's basically my own version of Beauty and the Beast using Pokemon characters in the Pokemon world. But I'm sure you get it. And the reason I made this video is because I keep searching for YouTube for something remotely like this. Well, what I could get were music videos by Midnight Wonder. Thanks a lot. But I really want something like a story. Like, anyway, I think you'll get it. Alright, so I've never really showed YouTube what I've created, and I made this book just for YouTube, just for you guys, and so I hope you like it. I guess I'm gonna read it now. Oh, and mind the background noises. My brothers are insane. Okay? So, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Right! Well, I forgot my other inspiration for this. It's Twice Upon a Time, Beauty and the Beast by Wendy Mass. I read that book. It's amazing. Ugh. My gosh. Hold on a minute. Okay, you guys didn't hear that, but I just told my brothers to be a little more quiet. I'm not sure if they'll listen. Probably not. So I'm just gonna read this book now. I wasted 2 minutes explaining almost nothing. Yeah, sorry, I'm feeling a little sick. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm acting like a complete dork today. Okay. So, why aren't I starting? Ugh! I'm a dork. Oh, I'm a total dork. Okay, here we go. Chapter 1, told by Serena. I stared up into the clear blue sky. The warm sun bathed me in light. Why do I feel so down today? I just woke up and the first thing I thought was, today is going to be a bad day. And I've had that feeling all through breakfast. My sisters, May and Iris, couldn't care less about my sudden bad mood. But while my dad is out on a business trip, I'm stuck with them. But whatever. We live in a big house in the middle of nowhere, so there are some pros and cons to that. Pro number 1. Big space equals more places to get away from my sisters. Con number 1. We live in the mountains. A private area in the mountains, I should add. And I'm not allowed to go anywhere without Dad. Dad barely goes anywhere that is not his job or home. So I don't get to make many friends. Actually, I don't have any friends. And since no one other than employees, family, or invited guests are allowed over, I'm all alone. The con is longer than the pro. It makes me wonder how great my life is. On second thought, I guess I have a goodish life. When I was younger, Dad was gone a lot, so I was pretty lonely. May and Iris didn't help in the slightest, so I just spent most of the day feeling miserable, like today. Then for my birthday, Dad got me a storybook. I fell in love with the story. Plots, fairies, princesses. It was beautiful. I soon fell in love with reading. Everything seemed to come together perfectly. I wasn't lonely anymore. But May and Iris started to call me names. You're such a nerd, said May. If you're going to read, then read a magazine or a fashion blog. But not books, Iris added. Books are only for those who have nothing better to do. You should have something better to do than read. Look, we'll be generous. I have these cute shoes. I'm a bandana. Oh, it looks super cool as a scarf. Oh yeah! And what about my skirt? And it would look super cute. Naturally. I left before they could turn me into their new fashion victim. Mom, God rest her soul, used to tell me how beautiful I was. She also gave me the nickname Beauty. May and Iris don't know. Moms aren't supposed to have favorites. Maybe that's why I'm upset this morning. I'm thinking about Mom. No, I didn't think about Mom at all up till right now. Plus, it makes no sense. I just knew I'd have a horrible day when I woke up. That has nothing to do with Mom. Well, I can't just lie in the grass and feel bad about it all day. I need to get my head out of this bad mood. What can I do to get into a good mood? Read? I already read everything, and Dad won't be back with anything new for a while. Maybe draw? It's my second favorite thing to do in the world. I ran through the grassy fields into my house where May and Iris were just about to leave. Hey! Cried Iris. Watch where you're going. Sorry. I tried to go over to my room, but May stopped me. Serena, hold on a minute, said May. I was just in my room a minute ago, and I couldn't help but notice some slime in my room. Oh no. Slime? Yes, slime. You wouldn't happen to be housing wild Pokemon again, would you? Oh, please no. May, after the Feebas incident, you really think that I would take in another Pokemon? May raised an eyebrow. I'm going over to your room. No, don't! May ran over to my room. I tried to keep up, but Iris pushed me back so she could get a better look. Oh no, I'm going to see this for myself. We all ran to my room. May looked around the room for a trace of slime. Art, books, nothing to see here. See, nothing. Now could you please get out of my room? May didn't budge. Neither did Iris. Ah! Iris screamed. What is that? Iris pointed to the small Pokemon that used to be sleeping on my bed. It's hideous! No, he's not, I protested. Gumi is the cutest thing in the world. I went over to my bed and gave the Pokemon a tight squeeze. Ew, gross, and blah, cried May. Serena, that's like hugging slime. Ugly slime. That's disgusting. He's not disgusting. Just please get out of my room. Not until you get that thing out of the house, said Iris. But now. Suddenly, 2 dark clouds swirled over May and Iris. Then it dumped buckets of water over their heads. Ah! They screamed. What are you doing to us? They cried. It was Gumi's rain dance. May and Iris ran out of the room, a trail of water following them. I sighed. Gumi, it was nice that you wanted to help, but I wish you didn't use rain dance in my room. I had to draw my room instead of draw. My bad day vibe was right. Hooray. I guess that wasn't so bad. So now on to chapter 2, Tools by Ash. I laid my head on the toilet seat. No matter how gross it was, I couldn't care less. I felt horrible. I woke up before the sun rose just to throw up all over my partner Pikachu. Needless to say, not the best way to wake up. I scrambled to my bathroom and threw up some more. Pika! Pikachu hollered. Pika, Pika! Pikachu! Sorry, but I threw up for hours and hours. I'm also 46% I fell asleep and threw up in my sleep. It was the worst night of my life. Pikachu stayed by my side, though, in the bathtub. In the morning, Kenny, my personal servant, came to wake me up like he usually does if Pikachu didn't get me first. But after seeing that I wasn't in bed, naturally, he freaked out. Oh my gosh! The prince is missing! The prince is missing! Kenny, don't... When will it ever end? Ash? Ash! You look like death! I know. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get Nurse Joy. I tried to say, please don't, she's a nut. But it came out as... Before I knew it, Nurse Joy's Audino was taking my blood pressure on my leg, and Nurse Joy was asking me for my symptoms. Well, I've been throwing up for hours. My head hurts, and my body parts feel like gross jelly. Nurse Joy nodded. Here, have an ice pack. Nurse Joy placed an ice pack onto my head, and I used a weak hand to hold it there. My work here is done. Have a nice day, Your Highness. Odino! Nurse Joy and I don't know bowed, then left. Once the door closed, the ice pack slipped from my hand and into the toilet, splashing vomit and toilet water onto my face. Nut. Pika! Pika! Said Pikachu. Well, I wasn't the one who asked her to come. Kenny is convinced that she's a Pika! A Tums? Wouldn't hurt. I made sure that I had a while before I barfed, then went over to my medicine cabinet and ate an orangeberry Tums. Using all the might I had, I chewed and swallowed the Tums. At first, I didn't feel any better, but slowly I got a little strength. Well, as much strength as anyone who just threw up for hours can get. I washed the vomit off my face, then went over to my bed. Pika! Pikachu scampered over to my bed. Pika! Pikachu! Can't talk. So tired. So sick. Need sleep. I collapsed into my bed and fell asleep, feeling horrible. While I'm sleeping, I guess I should tell you about my life. Well, my name is Ash Ketchum. Sorry, Prince Ash Ketchum. I live in this castle in the woods. We have it hidden so no crazy fans of the royal family come. Oh, they're not my fans. They're my sister's fans. All the boys in the kingdom love the amazing Princess Dawn Ketchum. We're twins, but everyone likes her better than me. But I'm actually glad. I don't want to be the popular one. I'd rather just have fun and no one judges me. Meanwhile, Dawn posts everything on her blog. Thankfully, she doesn't mention me. But even if I don't want to be the most popular one, Mom and Dad still insist I become Mr. Big Shot. Honey, it's not that we don't like your own style, Mom says, but you should be a little more social. Make some friends. Have fun. Your mother's right, Dad agrees. Since you're a prince and soon to be king, you need to be more social and in touch with your subject. I need to be social? Need's not good enough? I know they're just trying to help, but they're not helping. Okay, so those were the first 2 chapters of my book. I hope you liked them, even if the second one was pretty gross. Anyway, I'm going to read 2 chapters of every book, or maybe more. It depends how much I can fit in here, but I am going to read the whole book. So give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Or you already like this video. Anyway, so I'm just going to read the other 2 chapters in a different video. See ya!